Yes, hello guys. Look at this. This is a bag from one of the students. You see so many textbooks, learning materials, even pens. Look at this. These are a bunch of pens. Pens were burnt, blankets, the boxes. So hello guys. Before we start today's story, welcome to my YouTube channel. And if it's for the first time you're here on my channel, kindly don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And for my returning subscribers, just want to say thank you so much for always coming back to watch these videos. So today, as you can see guys, in this school right here, this is a dormitory right here, which belongs to a school called Maji Mazuri High School, somewhere in Kisii, Kenya. So what happened yesterday is that, you know, a tragedy struck Maji Mazuri High School, where a massive fire reduced classrooms and resources to ashes. The cause of this fire remains unknown, whether it was an electrical fault, an accident, or even the possibility of human involvement. Today I'm here, not just to show you the damage, but to listen, to hear the voices of students, teachers, and the community as they share what they saw, what they feel, and what they think might have led to this incident. Together, we'll try to piece together the story and also highlight what must be done to ensure learning continues and that this never happens again. Yes guys, so today that's why I'm here in this school here. Just want to show you what was happening last night here. You know, there were chaos here. The village was, a lot of noise was being made from this side. Students were screaming, the villagers were screaming, and the reason being this that you are seeing here. This was the reason why last night it was a night full of chaos. Man, this is a blanket which belongs to one of the students. You can see like everything just burnt into ashes. There were even towels. Look at this. These are notes from the students. These are revision materials for the students, especially the candidates. I think it's a big loss. Have a look at this. Coming to birth. This is a storybook, a novel that helps the students in learning. So yesterday we were here also. Have a look at this. This is a shoe which belongs to one of the students. It like literally burnt. Nothing is left here. This is a box that burnt. You know, a few things are remaining here, but also fire caught some part of them. So you can have a look guys. There are boxes here. You know, villagers were here trying to save the property from being damaged. And you know, have a look at inside this box. Everything just turned into ash. These are books guys. There's nothing left inside here. Can I have a look? These are books, but they just turned into ash last night. I think this might be a calculator. Imagine guys, this is a calculator. This is a calculator, but the only thing remaining here is ash and charcoal. Yeah, so this is the situation right here from last night's events that were happening here, unfolding at this place. Just want to take you around so that you may get to see how property was damaged, especially property which belongs to students or learners in this institution. You can see like a box like this one here. People were trying to save them, but they couldn't because the fire was already inside. So I think nothing was saved from the student, like the properties which belongs to the students. Can have a look guys. So this is the dormitory. You can see this hanging. I don't know if these were iron sheets or some pipes, some water pipes. Can have a look. Everything was damaged. You can have a look, guys. The iron sheets even going inside here. It's a little bit dark, but I just want to show you what happened here last night. You know, it's even a little bit scary and risky for me to be inside here, because even these timbers above here, they were burnt yesterday. So any time, like any moment, they can decide to fall down on me. But you know, I have to take this story as it is. So you can see, guys, nothing left here. Mattresses were burnt into ash. No mattress inside here. Only frame beds are remaining. Only frame beds are remaining. And this school, guys, imagine it's a school. Hey, it's smelling here very bad. Have a look at the boxes. Everything was turned into the ash. So up to this point, nobody knows the cause of the fire that led to this massive destruction of property, guys. So I've talked to the office involved, and what the teachers told me, like the deputy principal, is that right now they're having a meeting and they're trying to see the possible solution for this whole mess you're seeing. Can have a look, guys. Yeah, this is the boys' dormitory. Actually, it's one dormitory. You can see glasses couldn't withstand the fire or the heat from the fire, so they had to break. You know, it was a sad turnout of events last night, because you can see even for yourselves, guys, massive destruction of property in this school. Yeah, and I think this is the only dormitory for the boys in this institution. Have a look at this. Look at the iron sheets. They were literally burnt into flames. So what I'm saying is, I think this is the only dormitory for the boys in this school. And yeah, so this one dormitory here called sustain all the boys in this school, because it's a mixed school. The girls have their own dormitory somewhere there, but it was not affected by last night's fire tragedy. And another thing that I need you guys to know is, right now the boys in this school, they don't, like this something like a, you know, I don't know, something like a dustbin over there. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is that right now as we are speaking, the boys do not have a place to sleep. I think last night they were forced to borrow some mattresses from the girls in this institution, and they used those mattresses to sleep in one of the classrooms. Yeah, guys, and I just want to show you, like, you know, my phone can zoom. I just want to zoom.
I come from the hills of Kisii, Kenya's pride.
So that you may see, even the iron sheets, even if they are up here, they were burnt literally. So, you know, in a few days time, they won't be up here, they will be falling. So this is basically what happened last night in this school. You can see even the grass felt the effect of the fire. So inside the dormitories, this is how everything looks like. Only beds, mattresses were burnt, you know, uniforms were burnt, so many things were burnt.
Got a dream and a camera in my hand, journalist by heart, trying to make a stand. So if you're down and feeling low, remember me from Kisii.
Books, even some students had, I think, school fees, because they had been sent school fees recently, and they had come from home. So some students, they had school fees in their in their dormitories, which they are not submitted to the office. So all those properties and money were burnt into ashes. Yeah guys, so the only thing remaining here, I think, is ash and this turnout of events. You can see nothing was saved from this property here. So like this one here, this is a kamusi. Kamusi is like a Swahili dictionary, and this one here is I think a novel or a Bible. Yeah, this is a dictionary and a kamusi. This one is for English, for Kiswahili. So many things were burnt here, and they didn't like save books, more especially books for the students or the learners. They were burnt into ash last night by the fire. So even right now you can see there is still smoke. There is still smoke coming up, meaning the fire was really massive and huge last night. So you can see this is, I know why I came here. Do you? Simba Boys Dome. This is a dormitory for the boys. You can see villagers were here. They tried to move some boxes outside from the dormitory. They brought them here. They were even pouring water inside, but still they could not sustain the fire or contain the fire. Yeah, you can see there's a lot of things, a lot of damage. Like this box here, there are books, textbooks for learners. This is agriculture form 3. This one is I think this one was a box for a form 3 student. This is geography, exercise books. This is biology form 3, and this is history and government form 3, and this is Kiswahili Kitukuza. This is Swahili form 3. You can see guys the damage. So the thing is, you can even see at this side they're still burning even right now. It is the next day. The fire happened last night, and today's the next day. It is like 1 p.m. but the fire is still, you can see the smoke, the fire is still coming up. So that shows like the fire which was here last night, it was some massive fire. And I don't know if I will be lucky enough to interview. Look at this. These are books that burnt here last night. So I'm saying, like, I'm not sure if I'll get a chance to interview some of the students, but I'm going to ask the permission from one of the teachers so that I get to know if I can try to investigate from the students, just to see if we can get the cause of the fire. So enjoy watching the video guys up to the end. Let's see how this thing are going to unfold, or if we're going to get maybe a clue of the fire that happened here last night. You can see the students down there in the field. They're stranded. They don't know what to do next. They don't know the next move. Yeah guys, enjoy the video. Have a look guys. This is a basin. Those are blankets, books, everything burnt into ashes. And you can see there are a lot of boxes here. This is a book, mathematics form 2. You can have a look guys. Inside the box nothing came out, even the bags. So many things were burnt. Look at this box here. So many things were burnt yesterday. Have a look at these books, notes from the students. These are exam papers for revision. They burnt into ashes. You can see even a Bible. This is a Bible guys, a holy book. See, a few pages were burnt. Have a look.
Kento kira koru skuru ya.
Skuru ya. Went arati atebu. Oh, mochumbe. Cancer mo ward ya. Atebu waiche agore binte batangira ni bazakonya abana. Bitabu ya ire binge. Everything. Keyo nyumba ngo bwera. Kwanja babwatirane. Wetera arati. Baga chenyumbe bakonya abana bakonya ke.
Kabisa.
Mbeyamon. Mone una mayo mga.
Batebanga bono abachumbe. Kento mune na mutakira mubwatirane kabisa.
Bakonya abantu.
Bakonya abana tali barabanja. No mukasa. Teni abantu bawelingi bakarete bento komanya. Investigation never.
Yes, hello guys, I'm still here at this school called Maji Mazuri High School. These are some of the classrooms here, and they are still building the sand here. You can see their students, and this is one of the tuition block, I think, for students. You can have a look. This is how the school looks like. That's the administration block you're seeing over there. Yeah guys, and today, as I told you earlier, yesterday something happened here, something fishy. See, the dome was burnt down to ash. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here, I think these are some of the boxes that were saved, just a few of them that were saved from the fire. Only these ones here are the ones that were saved a little bit. But still fire was happening here, because you can see some things were being burnt here into ash. I think some clothes, some books. So a few boxes were retrieved from the fire, and then I think they're building also some classrooms here for the students to be learning from. Yeah. So from this point here, this is I think a netball field, because you can see. And then the dormitories on that side up there, somewhere there. So this is basically how the school looks like. And because yesterday the dormitories were burnt, they were literally burnt down to ash, and thus up to now the cause of the fire has not been established, because no one knows what happened. They don't know if it was some power problems that caused the fire. At the same time, they don't know if it was maybe students who burnt it. Nobody knows actually. But still they are doing investigations. And right now from the office, I talked to one of the teachers, I think the deputy principal of this school, and he told me that, they are having a meeting to discuss and try to see if they can get the cause of this fire, and maybe the way forward, how to safeguard the school. And at the same time, they try to get possible solutions for this fire that destroyed properties of students, from books to mattresses to beds, like everything. Even revision materials. Yeah, so that's like they're having a staff meeting right now. At the same time, they're trying to investigate, because I saw the watchmen have been called there, trying to give details, more details on what they know about last night's event. Yeah guys, so we'll be catching up more, and I think I'm going to interview a few teachers and students just to get to know, or maybe just to get a clue, if they have a clue of what might have happened last night. Yeah, so for you, watch the video up to the end. Yes, hello guys. Sorry about now, it's lunch time. And students are going to queue for their lunch. You can see they're carrying plates. They are going to be served because it's lunch time. You can see even the girls coming from the other direction over there. And they are queuing somewhere there. Just going to pick their lunch. And once they get their lunch, they come to eat it from the field. You see down here, this is their dining place. So I'm going to take a few shots for you guys so that you may get to see what's happening in this school. But I think so far the activities are running normally. Yeah, although some are still complaining that their plates were burnt, so they don't have like plates to be serving from. Yeah, but at least I think the school is running. Okay guys, you can see there are vehicles here, and they are vehicles from the ministry or from the government. It's a government vehicles. When you see JK like that, that means the vehicles belong to the government of Kenya. That's the initials GK. So the officers from the government are here. You can see towards that side. They just came to witness what's happening. Yeah.
So bado watangaza huko juu.
Amekuwa ndio anaona. Sio sisi. Kubwa ndio anajua mimi sisi. Nataka kutoka mapema bwana, ni usingizi. Usingizi ni kama
So hello guys, I'm outside the school. I'm outside the school. That's Mazuri High School. So right now I'm in Nyamache town. You can have a look. There's a vehicle coming. Yeah, and what happened is, you know, the principal had meetings because there were visitors coming every time to the school compound, like from the Ministry of Education, from the CDF. There were so many visitors, so like I had to wait for him to finish talking to the visitors so that he may, you know, check me around and maybe call some 3 students, or maybe and also not maybe, but and also give me some 3 teachers so that I may ask them some important questions that I wanted to ask as part of my investigative story here. But I was lucky enough, I found some students. I found some students actually, some school students whom I interviewed a few, but off camera when they were having lunch, and they told me that the cause of the fire might have been due to students burning the school, because one of the students had gone to the dormitory earlier and then he found petrol on the floor of the of the dormitory. Yeah, and then a few moments later the dormitory was in flames. Yeah, so thank you for watching the today's video, and tell me what you think about today's video in the comment section of this video here today. So from this side here, guys, just want to say bye bye. See you in the next video. Mr. Dan, say bye bye.
Bye bye.